Okay. First of all, can you tell us, please, what tobacco harm reductions means?
Okay, so tobacco harm reduction is about offering reduced risk tobacco products to smokers who would otherwise continue to use cigarettes. So the idea is to provide product solutions that can help each individual reduce their own risk by allowing them to switch completely away from cigarettes.
What measurements can be taken to reduce the risk related to the harm smoking causes?
So there are many different scientific things that we can do and many things that we have done during our scientific assessment program of reduced risk products. They range from chemistry studies all the way through to clinical studies in smokers, adult smokers. And we have a range of different studies, all of which point in that direction, showing that switching to, for example, our heated tobacco product, IQOS, is a much better choice than continuing to smoke.
Are smoke-free products the best option?
So the best option for a smoker, so anyone who smokes, is to quit tobacco and nicotine use altogether, because that's the best way they can reduce their risks. But we do know that unfortunately the vast majority of smokers, even if they do try to quit, many of them return to cigarettes. And for those smokers, we want to provide an alternative that can help them reduce their risk over longer term.
How do they reduce risk?
So the main principle is to eliminate the burning of tobacco, because it's the burning of tobacco that causes the production of the vast majority of the harmful chemicals that cause smoking-related diseases. As soon as you stop burning tobacco or provide a product that doesn't burn tobacco, then you reduce the person's absorption of those harmful chemicals, and therefore we hope over the long term to show that reduces their risk of getting the smoking-related diseases.
Can you tell us, please, what are other countries doing regarding tobacco harm reduction?
So probably one of the most advanced countries in the world is the country I come from, the United Kingdom. So there the government and policymakers have really embraced the principle of tobacco harm reduction, and they have really encouraged smokers to make the switch to products like electronic cigarettes, heated tobacco products, recognising that although the best thing to do is to quit, many smokers don't. So there's been tremendous progress in the UK, and I think it's a country that we can all look to see the way that this can be done in a very controlled manner, with government oversight, with policies and regulation that help to ensure that there aren't unintended consequences of allowing these products on the market, but that people who smoke can access them and information about them.
And one last question, is there a role model country in applying tobacco harm reduction policies?
So I think the UK is definitely one of those countries, but there's also an interesting situation happening in Japan right now. So without there being really a specific government policy about harm reduction, men and women who smoke have embraced the category of heated tobacco products, and our product was put on the market there in 2014, 2015, and already only a few years later we've seen a dramatic reduction in the number of people who are smoking combustible cigarettes because they have switched to a heated tobacco product. So I think that's another really interesting example of how these products can have an impact on overall smoking rates.
Okay, thank you very much.